said, I didn't want to like be that guy, but I had it working all fine, and this is why.
Thece is a streamer.
So I'm gonna get to work now. I don't know.
Wait, so the way it's set up.
I don't know how I can comment on anything because I don't know how they've set it up. I don't know if there's a specific way you need to set up.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Work From Home League Season 2. My name is Hawker. I'm joined by Austin, and it's the finals day, Austin. We're going to start with the CSGO side of things. I'm excited to get into it.
Oh, I'm absolutely how do you say this word? Ecstatic.
There you
Is how
go.
you say it. I'm ecstatic for today because it's finals day, and coming up first, Hawker, is DLC Studios versus Kairos Media. It's the battle of the media agencies, and it's come down to here. It's a best of 3. If it gets to 3, of course, and I'm super excited. How have you been, Alex?
I'm good. I've been casting a lot of CS, but I haven't been casting Wingman, which is always fun because you just get all those instant fights. And it's just been fun, this whole thing, man. Having the interviews with the players after the games, everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. But it's not going to be all fun and games today, Austin, because we've got a couple of prizes on the line as well, which I'm sure
Ooh.
these guys will be eyeing up.
Yeah, we do. So, in first place, whoever takes this finals day is going to be in with a treat because they can win a Razer Goliathus Stealth mouse mat. But that's not the only prize we have here today at the Work From Home League. Other than all of the Rocket League prizes, there's an MVP prize for our favorite player in the Counter-Strike Duos tournament. And that MVP prize is unreal. It's a Noble Chairs Epic Java Edition gaming chair. Now, if I managed to get a few more kills, I think last match, I was probably in to be favourites to win this. What do you reckon, Hawker?
Yeah, you know what? The trouble is, Austin, I feel like you got to give the MVP to someone in the final, you know? And this time around, Platform didn't make it. But maybe next time you can try and get your eyes on one of those prizes.
Maybe. And talking of prizes, we wouldn't have any prizes if it wasn't for all of our partners. So I'd like to just give a lovely shout out to our key partner, Hero Capital, and obviously all of our sponsors. We've got Platform. Shout out to Platform, the best gaming bar in the whole of London. Special Effect, the charity of our choice, you know, changing the lives of so many in gaming. Coin the Gamers charity, providing special equipment to people of all abilities. And a big thank you and shout out to Playbox GG and DLC Studios. So, Alex, I think it's almost time to get into the action. Are you ready?
Course I'm ready. I mean, the players are looking ready as well. We can see them in the warm-up. They're having a bit of a warm-up on Overpass, which will be our first map of a best of 3 as well. We haven't even talked about that, Austin. It's a best of 3 this time. So you do get those fast maps on Wingman. So I'm glad we get the best of 3 finals. We get a chance to see these teams on some other maps. I think we heard as well from the DLC guys. I'm pretty sure Cao was saying they haven't put that much practice in. So I also want to see if they can play well on all 3 maps in this best of 3.
Well, I've also heard, Alex, that the Twitter fans think that DLC have the match sewn up. So it looks like DLC are favourites going into this one. But it's not all about favourites because, you know, the underdogs can always win.
Definitely, especially in this sort of tournament, right? It's hard to know which team had the harder group. I think in general, both these teams obviously did great in the groups. I think we saw much more balanced teams this time round, and we didn't even see Teams GG make it through. I think partly because of that, partly because of some of these players who are going to be playing in this very grand final. So just in general, it's cool to see, I think, more balanced teams. I think we're seeing both sides really be able to compete, everyone be able to get kills. And we are getting into Overpass shortly. Knife round is starting as we speak. And Overpass is always a weird one, Austin. I always say there's only 2 ways into that B bomb site. So it's always important to maybe try and have some nades, try and have some boosts up your sleeve, try and have something special.
Yeah, we're going to see which of these 2 teams has practiced the most over the last couple of days since week 3. It's going to be exciting. I really hope we're going to see some nice tactics because in Wingman, it's so different to 5v5 like most of us are used to watching. The tactics are so different. With only 2 players, as soon as one of your teammates or one of the opponents is killed, then it's automatically a huge clutch situation for the solo player. So it really is and can be all down to the wire.
Should be down to the wire as we go live into our grand finals. Kairos Media going up against DLC Studios here at the CSGO Wingman section of the Work From Home League Season 2. We're underway into Overpass. Cao and Javelin starting on that T side for DLC Studios. And they do indeed have some nades, Austin. A couple of nades in the back pocket of Cao. He's got a smoke and flashes, and he's already putting those to use.
Yeah, he's going to flash them out into the B-bomb site, accidentally flashes his teammate Javelin, gets taken out as well in the process. Falcor with 2 lovely shots with the USP, taking the first round for Kairos Media.
Yeah, those pistol rounds always nice to get under your belt on Wingman as well. You can instantly get those better guns out, especially when a game is only 8 rounds and a half. The pistol round can make a massive difference. And just seeing Falcor land those shots so cleanly definitely is a good sign to start this game. RJD getting up close with the MP9, and it's another clean round. Nice spray down with the SMG. Kairos Media take a quick 2-0 lead.
So Alex, just a bit of history for those people who have just joined us for the finals. DLC and Kairos both respectively winning all 3 of their matches in each group. Both with 3 wins and 0 losses, which is why they're in the finals today. So they've shown what they have in their respective groups, but at the moment it seems like Kairos Media is showing what they have in this best of 3 final.
Definitely to start things out, they've started strong, but this is where the AKs come through for DLC. And RJD, he spotted him on the edge of the smoke. The MP9 sprays through. He goes down to 20 health in the process, but he gives his team the early edge. And now Javelin is alone in the 1v2. Javelin blinded. RJD just running and gunning with that MP9, dishing out the damage and giving Kairos Media a 3-0 lead.
He was so close. He was on such low HP, and the AK-47 was spraying, and each of those bullets just missed him. He was almost like Neo from the Matrix, just dodging all of them bullets.
Yeah, that was it. That was incredible. That flashbang as well to get him into that position where he could just run by. Great stuff from Kairos, and now they're even going for a cheeky little boost. They know they don't have to be worried about that short position because they boosted up. They're spotting for it right now, and Falcor's just going to hold Monster. Ooh, DLC sneaking onto the site, but no dice on that one. Just the pistols in their hands. Both the rifles on the CT side win the fights again. And DLC Studios, Austin, haven't got a single kill so far. They have been swept under the rug at the start of this game. That's going to need to change here. They've got those AKs out again. We need to see DLC Studios stepping this up.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for the DLC Studios, boys. If this was FIFA, I'd be calling a 3-0 whitewash right now. And look, it's the steamrolling is just continuing, even after the bye. Cow saying, can't be asked in the chat. He needs to wake up. He needs to be ready. He needs to switch on, but it's all down to Javelin now. Javelin's got a lot of utility. He's down on shot. He's got an AK-47. He does take a little bit of damage from that HE grenade, but he's not dead. So it's not over. Yeah, it's not over till the fat lady sings, is it?
Definitely not. And I'd like to see at least one kill here. There we go. Finally, Javelin opening things up, but he's down to 12 health. RJD knows exactly where he is. There are nades left for Javelin to try and use, though. Smoke thrown towards that barrel's position, but RJD's on the other side. 7-0-0 for RJD right now. A 5-0 lead for Kairos Media. I feel like I know what Cow's saying when he saw that boost there, Austin. We've heard him say it a few times. I reckon he's calling them sweaty right now for that boost, but it's working for Kairos.
Without a doubt, he's
Sometimes you
screaming
gotta sweat.
sweaty. Oh, of course. I mean, you can win a Goliathus mouse mat, and to be honest, it looks like Falco or RJD are going to be in for the running for that MVP award as well.
It'll be hard to make a case for either of the DLC boys right now, considering they have one kill between them. And Cow caught out again. He's just not ready. Falcor playing that close angle. Cow doesn't even get a fair fight. And now Javelin's just got this Galil. Smoke goes onto the site from Javelin. That's a nice way to try and see if he can cut down on those angles on the B-bomb site. The problem is there's a player pushed on short, and that's going to be a difficult position to clear. RJD is still just tucked in this corner. Both CTs here. I don't know if Javelin's going to be ready for this. Javelin's starting to clear the site, so eventually he might figure it out. And I think surely at this point, Javelin knows. He's pushed all the way through B. He must know they're in this position, but it's still so hard to clear both of these angles.
Oh, he spots the barrel of RJD, gets the headshot, and he gets the flick onto Falcor, clutching it for the DLC Studios boys, and gets the bomb planted. So that's a couple more pennies in the bank. DLC with their first round. It's 5-1 Kairos Media.
Oh, and RJD goes straight for an AWP. No armor, no nothing. Just the sniper in his hands for this round. Very good for DLC to get that one round on the board, but RJD firing that first AWP shot. They know it's a sniper, but they can't handle it. Javelin goes down early, and this time it's Cow who has to deliver. He saw his teammate clutch in the last round. Cow still yet to get a kill on the board, Austin. This has got to be his moment to step up.
The nerves are probably getting to him now. It's a 2v1 clutch against a team who have almost not died. He gets the spray down onto Falcor, but RJD re-peeking with the AWP. That's 2 kills for him. How many kills is that in total? 9 kills altogether. Again, he's got more kills than the whole server.
Looking like an early contender for our MVP, perhaps, if he can keep up that sort of performance. Now that he's got the AWP in his hands. Falcor, though, going down to a Deeg for the last round of this first half. DLC still have rifles. They've still got that AK. I think one of the problems DLC have had is that they haven't grouped up that much. That's not the smoke that Falcor wanted. Bounces back on him. He's still trying to see if he can take a fight. and actually does a little bit of damage to Javelin there. Not going to go for too much else. In fact, he's going to use that smoke and stand behind it to throw a nade. RJD, though, playing close on short, and he lands the first shot. This AWP has been a bit of a game changer here for Kairos Media. Javelin again left in a clutch. He can upgrade to the AK. That's a positive for him. But he's still got 2 players to find, and they're both on full health.
I think Kairos might have done a bit of research on DLC, because I'm pretty sure, wasn't it DLC on Train who kept splitting up and
Yeah.
just spreading around the whole map? Because every time RJD gets a kill in one position, say just then on short, he goes and checks the other angle, almost anticipating both of the opposing team to be split up. I think they've done a bit of research.
I wouldn't be surprised. They look very well prepared. And I wonder if we don't know exactly who picked what map, unfortunately. But I do wonder if Kairos were the ones who picked the overpass here. We'll wait and see, because the second half about to come underway, and this pistol round is a must win for Cao and Javelin. They're holding on this CT side. Cao definitely hears these steps. Early shots landing. Not too much damage done, though. Cao still alive in the water, still fighting. It's so close, but he finally gets the kill. And it's up to RJD to try and trade. Both CTs so low on health here. They need a headshot. They need a quick kill, because RJD could just put out some shots to the body. And he's still looking for the fights. RJD coming close on these shots. The bomb's dropped in the water, but he's going to get it back. And he doesn't even care about the bomb plant. He's just going for fights right now. RJD trying to clear out these angles, gets the first kill, turns around, almost the second as well. 3 bullets left. He goes for the reload, and Cao is still playing safe. RJD's going to go back to the bomb site, punch in those digits, and force Cao to push his position. Oh, no. I think Cao might have been out of ammo there, because he just jumped across with his knife out.
Oh, Hawkeyes. I feel bad for Cao. I feel bad for the DLC boys. It seems like it's just a one-way traffic right now from Kairos Media.
Yeah, this
They've
is
had that
rough.
rebrand, and they've had that rebrand in the CS:GO as well. They've just turned up.
Well, DLC with just the pistols. Falcor gets the first kill. Oh, they know where he is. Nade gonna land. Cao falls. It's a 9-1 scoreline on our first map of the final, Austin. I was saying earlier, I'm excited to potentially see all 3 maps, but RJD clearly had other ideas. He got 14 kills, only 1 death on that first map. What a performance from him.
That was an amazing performance. And guys, don't forget, you can vote for your MVP. We need you to tell us who you think the MVP of this tournament is. And obviously, I'd imagine it's going to be from one of the players that you're seeing today. Cao, could it be? Or could it be someone else? Oh, who knows? But Hawker, what are we doing? Are we going to go for a little break, or do you fancy having a little chat?
I don't know. That was such a quick game. I feel like it
know.
would be a bit harsh for the viewers to have to go to a break after that.
Well, what map have we got coming up next? I believe my notes are correct. Nope, I can't find my notes.
Train. I found it.
There we go. Yeah,
Took me a while as well.
I had it. There's just so many messages in this chat.
So
Oh, what a
Train is the
map.
second map, and then it would be Nuke as the potential third map. Which have we even seen Nuke this season,
We
Austin?
haven't.
I don't think we have.
have
Yeah.
not. I've not seen Nuke. Well, I don't think we even saw Nuke last season. So it'll be the first of 2 seasons if we get there.
Yeah, that would be fun to watch for sure. But definitely go ahead and check out that MVP vote. As Austin already said, I'm sure all of these guys are going to be making a case for themselves to be the MVP in this final. But so far, it's not looking like you're going to have much of a choice, to be honest. That was a whitewash on the first map.
It really, really was. And don't forget, guys, we are here sponsoring Special Effects, such an amazing charity. You can click the link that's going to be spammed in the chat right now. We are actually coming up to £2,000 donated, which is £600 more than last season, and it was the target that I set us for this season. So please get on the link, get donating, and from me and Alex, we're going to be back in, I guess, in a couple of minutes.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Work From Home League Season 2. That was, I think, the shortest break we have had so far this season because these teams just want to keep going. They want to get right into the second map, even though they lost that first one very one-sidedly. They are ready to rumble here on Train Austin.
Yeah, and here we go. It's map 2 of Season 2, Week 4 of the Work From Home League. DLC Studios currently with a 1-0 advantage out of this best of 3, and we've got Javelin stood in connector, tapping away at the DLC boys, trying to get Kairos Media on the map. But RJD is just, I think I know who my MVP is already. But I'm not
to
going
go
to
get you voted already, Austin. If you're that sure. Oh well, he's definitely making a case for it right now. Second shot on the Glock from RJD. Another round where he gets both kills for his team. DLC Studios again off to a good start. And I just hope we see a little bit more from Kairos Media on this second map, Austin. I don't want to have a one-sided final, but right now it's looking like it might be that way.
Yeah, well, they've opted to buy 2 P250, so they are saving in the hope to win the next round if they don't manage to do this with 2 P250s. So they are trying, and they're not just throwing the game, but P250s against a Galil and a Deagle just... Oh, RJD, he just wants to kill everyone.
Why not? Well, 2-0 lead. T-side starting strong. CTs are going to finally get the M4s in their hands. No nades for them, though. And we've seen before, teams can just run out of A-mains so quickly. So let's see if that's going to happen here. Falcorp moving up on top of the blue train. Javelin's still playing back on the site. He might be spotted here. Oh, he is. He's spotted, but Cao still waiting in the back lines. RJD's got that first kill, but Cao finally coming into play into the 1v1. The bomb's been dropped towards the site, but RJD gets it back. And we've seen RJD do a lot of damage so far, but Cao spotted him. A bit more damage done. RJD down to half health. In comes that bomb plant, but RJD goes for the fight and lands the insta headshot. RJD is on fire right now.
I think we can tell who's definitely been warming up for the last few hours. DLC just continuing this absolute monstrosity of a steamroll against Kairos Media. This is just a one-way motorway. Wow. I'm not sure we're going to see Nuke.
Doesn't look like it right now. I'll be honest. RJD just goes again. Another 2 kills. No time to waste. 4-0 lead now. I mean, finally, the CTs can buy again. So this is where we get to see the big guns come out for them. Maybe even an AWP if they wanted it, but they're just going to go for the M4s for now. Cao, the only man with a kill for the CTs. They've only got 1 kill between them. It's been a complete domination here so far in the final. Javelin is running back. He's going to be caught, though. He's got to be careful. Oh, he just about wins that fight. RJD finally taken out of the action, and it's up to Falcor to make the difference. He gets the first kill up close. He saw Javelin earlier. His teammate will have called that out to him, but Falcor's still trying to see if he can fake out the bomb plant, look for the frag, and Javelin is just waiting in the back lines, waiting for this bomb to be planted. And I think Falcor's going to commit to it this time. Nice shot from Javelin. Comes through, had to get both kills. Another round, finally won. To try and keep this game a little bit closer, Javelin there almost got caught out to begin with, but he just about reacted in time. And maybe we're going to get a couple closer rounds on our hands now.
Yeah, hopefully. I'd like Kairos Media to. I hope that round has given them a bit of hope. But Alex, again, so Kairos Media just deciding to split up, even though they're on CT, they're always going opposite ways. They're always playing away from each other. This time we see DLC opting to do the same, with Falcor going down towards Ivy with the bomb. He's not sure if Calcal would have just heard him, but he won't be hearing him creep in towards Ivy. And if Calcal is looking the wrong way, he's going to get shot in the back of the head. Javelin managing to get a kill on the player of the game so far, RJD, leaving Javelin and Falcor on a 1v1. Falcor with the difference though, with the lovely spray with the AK-47. 5 rounds to 1. DLC getting closer and closer to that all-important victory, the all-important win to get those 2 mouse mats. Then it's down to the MVP vote to see who wins the chair. And then we get to hear who the casters player of the tournament is. I've just made that up.
We do. Yeah,
Alex,
we're
just
inventing
made
our
that
own
up.
segments. It's good. I like it.
Content. I'm the content guy.
I've also been told, Austin, that the team names are the wrong way round. So Kairos won the first map, and now they're winning this one 5-1. So that's just adding an extra layer of confusion. Apologies if we get that wrong at any point. But it is DLC on the CT side who are looking to fight back right now. And Javelin's got that first kill with the FAMAS to try and do so. RJD still on the angle, though. And the bomb has been planted. No kit right now for Javelin. Smoke dropped onto the bomb to try and cause some confusion, but RJD is not going to be fooled by that one. He's ready. On the other side of the smoke, he gets a second headshot. It's another round for Kairos Media. 6-1 up. It's just been so one-sided, Austin. We've had close games all season, and then out of nowhere, we get this in the final.
I know. I just feel like Calcal. I think I had a chat with him earlier on this week, and he seemed like he just wanted a bit more time for the finals. I'm not sure if he was ready. He seemed already a bit pessimistic. And
Shot from Falcor as well.
Yeah, that's a lovely AWP shot, and Calcal just feeling the pressure, feeling the bullets. All down to Javelin with this P250 against it, and that's a monstrosity of a buy. 33 HP against 2 of the best players we've seen in the Work From Home League.
Oh, and Falcor lands another AWP shot. 7-1 now for Kairos Media at the half. Both of them on 7 kills this time. But from that first game, Austin, we saw RJD dominating that first one. If we had to pick an MVP right now, I would personally go with RJD. Influencing the vote slightly, maybe, but that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to be honest. And I've got to be honest with the DLC boys right now. It's not looking good for them. 7-1 down. This T-side pistol is a must-win at this point.
Oh, without a doubt. But it's not over yet. It's not.
God.
RJD.
Okay. Well, Javelin gets an equally clean kill on the Glock. Push coming into the site, though, and RJD's already landed 1. He takes a dink. Surely this is the moment for Javelin, and he does come through with the round win. A second round on the board for DLC. Javelin's starting to have a little bit of impact. He's up to 6 kills. He's starting to perform. And hopefully, for DLC's sake, they can carry some of that success through into this follow-up round.
So that bomb plant allowing the DLC boys to buy full armor, which means if the CTs had their USPs, it wouldn't be a one-shot headshot kill. Hopefully, going into this round, the DLC team have a little bit more hope. As I said, the kills can turn things on. I'm not sure if Javelin saw Falco or stood there with the scout, but cow definitely didn't, getting his head taken off. Again, it's down to 2v1 and Javelin with it all to play for.
Such a nice shot with that scout to start this round. And now RJD's pushing into the back lines. Javelin is going to be so confused by this. Falcor's still sitting on the site, spots him, and somehow hits the headshot. Falcor busting out the scout kill up close. Oh, what a shot from Falcor, flicking up to the head. 8-2 now for Kairos Media. They are just one round away from the win.
Javelin definitely has a bit of CS knowledge. There's a sandwich smoke, which should allow them out a bit further on towards A, at least protecting them from the stop sign. But it's not going to protect them from RJD, who's sat in pop in drop. Isn't able to kill Cow though, who does take the kill with the Tech 9.
Ooh. Couple of shots landing for Cow. Smoking a flash so that he can get that Galil into his hands. Has to reload it before he can really put it to use. And Cow almost gets the kill from the side. Falcor down to half health. Cow continuing to close the distance. Falcor's trying to run into the backlines, but Cow realizes he's got the bomb site. He can just plant that bomb and wait for Falcor to push his position. Now it's Falcor who has to try and come back towards the bomb site. Cow's still looking for information, but Falcor has snuck up to this left-hand side. Cow not ready for it, and that is it. Falcor closes it out with the USP. GG's in the chat because Kairos Media have just dominated this grand final.
They certainly have, Alex. It's been one-sided from start to finish. And to be honest, there's only one name that I've got in my mind. And if we can only pick that guy for the casters' vote, then that's going to be RJD. That's my vote for MVP. I'd love you guys in the chat to let us know who your MVP is. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be speaking to the winners of that last match very, very soon. What a match, Alex.
Yeah, what a performance from Kairos. Just coming in big in the grand final here. Just not messing about, not wasting any time. You can see that vote for the MVP on your screen, by the way. There's a QR code there you can check out for you guys to have your say as to who was the best player in that final. But we should be ready to get the Kairos boys in any second now. I don't know if we'll get to hear from the DLC guys after that, Austin, because Kairos, you guys just made that grand final look easy. What the hell was that?
Doing what we do best, mate. Tap heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially Falco with a couple of those scout shots. That shot by the bomb train, he just ran around the corner and you just took his head off from about 5 meters away.
Yeah, I mean, we were actually kind of confused as to how he got there because we were talking and we were like, well, he's got to be like main or Olaf, and then RJ swings around Olaf, he's not there, and then we're kind of just trying to work out like, where did he go? And then I see his feet, so I just snapped up to his head.
So I guess you've been playing a lot of Scouts Knives in the past.
No, actually, I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft and Baldur's Gate for the past week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, maybe the CS pros need to take something from you and just start playing a bunch of World of Warcraft. Maybe that's the secret.
I'm just curious, what did you roll in World of Warcraft? What'd you play?
Oh, mate, I've got max everything outside of a hunter, so I'm doing my hunter at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow. So well done, guys. You are the grand finalist winners. I need a round of applause.
I've got push to talk, so I can't really clap and push my push to talk.
I'll clap for you guys. Well
Okay,
done. So you guys have won season 2 of the Work From Home League. Tell us how you're feeling.
Ecstatic. You know, we won the first one in FIFA, but we obviously didn't compete in CS. And I think, you know, to win it, or you know, be back to back work from home champions, you know, albeit different games. I think that's yeah, we're pretty happy.
Oh, I can imagine. I bet you are ecstatic. You've won a Goliathus mouse mat. Are you going to be using that? Is that going to be your mouse mat of choice for the next season?
100%. My mouse mat needs to be replaced so badly. I'm playing on this probably like over 5-year-old tiny steel series thing at the moment, and it needs a refresh.
Good to hear.
And
I like hearing that the prizes are actually going to go to use. That's nice to know. I've got to ask as well, just quickly on the maps in the grand final. We didn't get to know who picked what map. To be honest, it didn't look like it mattered. But do you want to fill us guys in on what you were kind of prepping for this final?
Yeah, I mean, Ben had been doing a lot of kind of behind the scenes. You know, Austin kind of like recommended us to actually take a look at our opponents this time, so we did so, and we noticed obviously that they played Cobble last week, so that was kind of our instant ban. I haven't played Cobble in well over probably a year at this point, and I don't think Ben has either. So I think you know we knew that we wanted to pick into train because of our performance against teams last week. And Overpass being a strong map in the last two games for us as well, the first two games in which we played, I think the veto played very, very well for us.
Really look that way. I mean, both those maps were just so one-sided. I think I was a bit surprised when I saw these maps, right? Because I feel like DLC, they're always talking about all the opponents being sweaty and having all these strats and stuff. I feel like both of those maps are ones where you can pull out some of those sweatier strats, if you like. And you guys had a couple of those. You had that boost on overpass prepared, which I don't think Cal was too pleased about.
Yeah,
Really consider that like sweaty kind of. It's
I think
just
he just calls anything sweaty,
it's like
honestly.
it's just
Anytime someone kills
CS.
him, it's sweaty.
You know, and like we haven't done like any prep like strategy prep or whatsoever. Our literal like game plan was run and hit heads.
yeah, so I noticed that after a few rounds, you guys weren't even bothering to just press the shift button. You were just running in. You were using your aim advantage as it seemed that you had to your advantage. And just even from overpass, you were running in, smashing them out. It was great CS to watch from both teams, but obviously mostly from you guys because all of your shots were just hitting. I think it was you, RJD, who just got a ridiculous AK shot on train, just flicked straight onto his head. It was just it's great to watch.
yeah, no, it kind of got to that point, you know, as you rightfully say, you know, when we first kicked things off, there was a little bit of nerves, and once the nerves are settled in, and we realized that we were kind of beaming on these guys, it just kind of became like we were just dry peaking absolutely everything.
And it seemed like you guys have been playing CS a lot because I actually learned a smoke from you, Falco. I think it was on Overpass, from the T spawn, which would be on Wingman. So you guys have a lot of. Have you been playing CS for a long time?
I myself have been playing for for a pretty while, long time. The interesting thing is that I've played for a while, but when it comes to like utility and smokes and whatnot, I probably would still put myself at about a silver to gold nova level. Like I've never put any time into learning utility as I should. I just run in and tap heads. But Ben, on the other hand, is very much better on the tactical side of things.
I use my brain. I don't have very good aim.
Nice, that's a good combination. You got the aimster, you got the brainster, you got everything covered between you. I've also just got to quickly say as well, there is a poll in the chat, which is linked to our Twitter, where you get to vote for the MVP, which is obviously a very important vote. So make sure to check that out, guys. Go ahead and get your votes in. I don't think there's that long left on that poll either. So check it out. Get those votes in as soon as possible. And I mean, other than that, I don't know what else to say other than I guess going back to the groups. You guys had a couple of close games there, right? Is this kind of confirmation maybe that you had the harder of the two groups because they came out and beat everyone in their group, and now you've just wrecked them in the final.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, we both went 3-0 in the group stage, but I was kind of since the very beginning considering Teams.gg as like the real team to beat in this tournament, and I think when we kind of got over that hurdle, how could we not be confident going into this grand final?
Exactly, and well, confidence has paid off for you guys because you've won. What I can say about the poll is there's 11 minutes left, and as of right now, I believe iFalcor is currently in the lead.
Nah, everyone go vote for Rupert. Go vote for Rupert. He carried me through.
No,
But there's
no,
still
no.
11 minutes left, so it could all change.
And I don't know. I think from if we're talking about from an actual MVP standpoint, Rupert hands down deserves that MVP, title. He was without him we wouldn't have been here, and that's realistically what an MVP's for.
Well, me and Hawker were having a little chat during the stream, and we came up with our own content of caster's choice. And I think I could speak for both of us. I think we both agree that RJD is our caster's choice MVP. You don't get a prize, you just get a round of applause from us.
No, I appreciate it, guys.
Everybody who's still watching in the chat, there's 10 minutes left to go for that MVP award. Whoever wins an amazing prize. So make sure you vote for who you really think was the MVP, because it means everything to these guys. They've joined us for the last 3 weeks. They've played a match every single Wednesday night, all up until today, and it's been a fantastic tournament. I can't lie. It's been up and down for each team. We've seen, I think there's at least 4 teams who have really impressed me. Platform obviously being one of them, but yeah, just thank you guys so much for deciding to join us this season, sorry, and yeah, congratulations on the win.
Yeah.
I
Thank you very much,
have
mate.
one more question quickly for you. Out of you two, who do you reckon needs that chair more? Because maybe that will influence some votes out there. If one of you's got a proper scuffed chair, maybe you want to make a case for yourself.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's a hard one.
I'm currently so we moved into a new flat back in March, and ever since we moved into our new flat, I've been using the chair which was already in the flat ever since then.
Ooh, there's a little sob story for you. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe he deserves it.
Mate, exactly.
Well, again, thank you guys for coming on and chatting with us. Congratulations on the win. You got any final words here as we wrap up the CS:GO side of things? It's been a great tournament from our ends. I'm sure it's been a great tournament for you guys too.
No,
You.
go on, mate.
Oh, I was just gonna say. You can go first. I've got.
I was just going to say like a massive thank you to actually having us on board. I think it was obviously it's a really kind of like good thing to do, and it was just a hell of a lot of fun to actually do it. So thank you for having us.
And yeah, just to reiterate what Rupert said. Yeah, it was awesome, lot of fun. Shout out to Kairos for being just an incredible company to work for, and I'm going to say this really quick. No longer just another influencer marketing agency, Kairos Media is one of the fastest growing social agencies in the UK, and we've banged out awards to prove it. Our 30 under 30 founders and our 60 strong team of creators have built a 360 agency that delivers creative strategy and execution for our brands with a science meets art, no BS approach. Want to redefine your brand to the most populous generation of the planet that eat, sleep, and breathe social media? We offer social strategy, creative strategy, paid media, influencer marketing, content production, as well as gaming and esports strategy, covering market entry and tournament setup.
Wow,
That's
perfect.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, you clearly planned that one out.
I did.
I might have to
Thank you.
revote my MVP. Oh,
Right, well,
wow.
thank you guys. Yeah, very much for coming on. Thank you guys as well for being in the tournament. It's great for you guys to get involved. I think it's been a fun tournament throughout. And we've also got to give one final shout out to all of our sponsors for making it happen here on the CSGO side of things. So shout out to Hero Capital, Special Effects, Playbox, and Platform for making this possible. And unless you've got anything else to say, Austin, I think we can go to a break.
Yeah, no, just thank you everybody who's stuck with us from day one of season 2. It's been a roller coaster of a ride. I've had so much fun casting with you, Alex. As always, every day is a learning day, and I learn so much when I'm casting with you. I even learnt some smokes today. So if you guys who are watching are also interested in sticking around, which I hope you are, coming up in about 10-15 minutes, we've got the Rocket League finals, which is Hero versus XL, which will be a best of 5. But until then, I'm pretty sure that's it from me and Hawker. What
That's
a
it.
season.
Yeah, I also want to say thanks for having me as well. I've had a great time here. It's been good fun chatting with Austin about Counter Strike every week. It's been a nice tournament. We've had more competitive games. It's been great fun. I've enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, make sure to stick around for that Rocket League final as well. We got all sorts of fun stuff coming up at the Work From Home League. I've also been told, Austin, I forgot to thank ESI. So thanks to ESI as well, of course, for making this happen. And other than that, I think for the CSGO side of things, it's time to go to a break. Thank you guys for watching. Stick around for the Rocket League. And yeah, hopefully we'll be back with another season sometime soon.
See you next time, guys.
Sleep till I come home. Dream of something sweet. I won't be there soon to wake you so discreet.
the WFH League Season 2. It's Rocket League now. We just had CS earlier, a fantastic matchup there. But right now we're going to get into, dare I say, the real esport. I know many people have just suddenly turned their nose up at me, but heck, it's Rocket League. It's awesome. And of course, it is Excel versus Hero Capital. I'm Digital Bacon. Join me in the commentary booth is Milky Cereal. How are you doing, Milky?
I'm doing absolutely fantastically, Bacon. And as you mentioned, the real esports is here. Shots were fired a few hours ago. Bacon's firing out their shots, but we're driving, and the boosting will be coming through as we're boosting WFH Season 2 finals to new heights.
We are indeed right here, right now. I don't think anyone was expecting Hero Capital to make it through to this point, especially not XL. They thought they'd be going up against GG Recon in the finals, but Hero Capital coming on through big. And it's all coming through from that enablement of Elite Star Graphics, who has really sent this team absolutely scoring sky high. But as well, one thing we do have to shout on out, of course, is Kiros with a massive £500 donation. Big love for those lads over at Kiros to be able to just absolutely drop it like it's hot. Top donations so far, and we're not even done with the day here, Milky.
Yeah, and that takes us over £2,000 worth of donations to Special Effect. What a whopping number we have been able to accumulate over the course of WFH Season 2. And that is absolutely fantastic to see.
It is indeed. We're just currently waiting for the teams and that right now. Get on into the lobby and get this going. But Milky, I guess we got to start breaking this down. Who do you see coming out on top here today?
Well, Excel, they look like the cleaner team. They look like the more cohesive team. And we talked about it as well on a Tuesday when GG Recon played against Hero Capital. They looked like GG Recon, they didn't look like a cohesive team. They didn't look like they knew what they were doing entirely. It was kind of every man for himself. Whereas Hero Capital, they knew, okay, look, we're just playing around this one man that is Elite Star Graphics. Hero Capital know their gameplay. So do Excel. I think it's going to be really tight, but I think Excel's going to take it.
I think Excel going to be able to take it? I don't know. I'm looking over on the opposite side with Hero Capital. I'm thinking, if we're going to get that upset story, I can truly see it from these lads. They've been grinding it on out all season long. They have been really breaking all expectations. And so, you know what? I'm feeling the story. I'm seeing what could become of this team.
Yeah, the storylines are getting set. This could be massive. And don't forget, there are prizes at stake. First place, all members of the first place team will be winning 3 Razer Black Widow Elite keyboards. The second place team will be getting 3 Razer Goliath Chrome mouse mats. And then, of course, there is the pivotal, the coveted MVP award. Razer Phone 2 going to one a very lucky competitor.
Yeah, I don't want to be mean or anything because those Black Widow Elites are absolutely gorgeous keyboards. Like, I'm a little bit jealous right there. I could take the mousepad. Like, I'm not a mousepad kind of guy. If I want anything, it's going to be a whole desk pad, you know. But that phone, I think that's the real prize as well. The Razer Phone 2, whatever happens, everyone's gunning for that MVP award. And we're talking in, you know, the build up just before this. Like, that MVP award can go to either team. So we could even see, like, case maybe people getting a little bit greedy of points and losing track of the grand prize, you know, that first place in the title of Season 2 champions there. So you've got to be a bit careful, don't you, Milky?
Yeah, you do have to be careful. And, you know, we were discussing as well before we came live. Are we going to see players, you know, competing with members of their own team to look better so that they can get that MVP award? And as a result, maybe cost themselves winning the overall finals.
Could just happen. I'm so excited for today. We've had 3 weeks of group play, of league play, if you will. 2 groups of 4. And we have seen some great Rocket League throughout. Teams like, say, I think the most wholesome story and actually the best match came from Square Enix versus, do you believe it was Huddle, to be able to turn it around and get the win, where Square Enix quite often was written off, but that game, they absolutely turned it off. You know, weeks of grinding to be able to get to a point to take the W, and I think everyone in chat there just absolutely shed a tear of joy, Milky, because you love to see growth, you love to see improvement in players, don't you?
Yeah, it was, just to correct you, it was a game between Square Enix Go and Esports Insiders. That was where Square Enix, they got their first win. What
yes,
a
of
way
course.
to do it as well. After being at the back end of some rather horrible defeats, they came back. But we are into game. It is a finals time, Bacon.
It
Oh, wait.
is indeed, but
Sorry, never mind. It's just me.
I don't know if this has gone out on stream. You know what? We're gonna call them out. Hero Capital getting so excited about playing that they just jumped straight into the server and into the lobby. We didn't even have XL Esports in. Hero Capital just joined and we're like, let's go, let's go, let's go. They're like a couple of Jack Russells over there, and I don't blame them. The excitement is massively high here.
Well, Bacon, they completely caught me out. I completely forgot that you could get into the game before the other team were there. As we saw back in the first week and second week, but in the third week, it didn't happen at all on Tuesday. So it had completely left my mind. I thought, okay, I'm hearing a countdown. There's a buzzer. It's time to go. But no, we have a bit more of a wait, but maybe a bit of an insight for some of our viewers as to what's to come in about 5 minutes' time.
Yeah, just I can't. I don't blame lads. Like I said, I can't wait for this right here and now to begin. We're just quickly getting the lobby remade, so it won't even be a minute, I reckon, until we hop on in. But you got to think as well here. One big change up for the finals is we're going to a best of 5. No more best of 3s. You know, 2 wins you're done. So best of 5. I guess is somewhat new territory. Most people will argue, well, it's just the same game, you know, just got to get one extra win. What does it matter? But when you're so in tune to just 2 wins there, you've got a longer series, comebacks can happen. And so you just get that little change in the mindset. And I feel like mindset is going to be a massive thing for these 2 teams, purely because you've got that case of continuously staying on high. We've seen morale be such a big impact. Heck, we've even seen it from Hero Capital, you know, where they can just win the first game but drop the second. You've got so much back and forth on the mental aspect of the game here in a best of 5.
And I'm so glad you brought that up as well, Bacon, because if we do cast our minds back to week 2 of WF8, when Hero Capital played against Esports Insiders, remember they absolutely smashed ESI so hard in game 2. It was like 7-0 or something. We were going to be getting the Brazil-Germany scoreline, and then right at the end, ESI found that goal, and that was enough to break the momentum that Hero Capital had. Going into game 3, we all know what happened. Esports Insiders then took the win and took the series and put Hero Capital in such a rough situation. Momentum is such a huge, huge factor here in Rocket League.
It is indeed, and we are moving forward here. We've got a bit of momentum as Hero Capital are going to be taking up the blue end of the pitch. XL Esports in the orange. Without further ado, let's get this going. 5 minutes up on the clock. And I can't wait.
I can't wait. Well, you don't have to wait anymore, Bacon, because we are into the game. 5 minutes and a best of 5 on the line. And straight out of the gate is Hero Capital, who have the momentum. And Sam Cost is not going to be able to find, but Elite Star Graphics off the backboard. The rebound, and it's 1-0 to Hero Capital.
It is indeed. Elite Star Graphics coming massive in the group stages. Here in the finals, he's kicking off. He's leading by example. All eyes have got to be on this lad. On the opposite end, XL will be looking to use a lot of good team play. So, is it one star striker or an entire battalion, an entire squadron of XL Force that will come out strongest in the end? Grant, nice little pop downfield, keeping it to the corner. Crazy Fool trying to keep that going, but no, will not be allowed. And so digging it on out is Elite Star Graphics getting the ball downfield.
Yeah, of course, still 1-0. That's a decent shot, but Elite Star Graphics is there with the save. Now, remember, we've talked about how Elite Star Graphics or Hero Capital, they are a one-man team. Dr. Doom can't quite find the connect. They'll go over Elite Star Graphics. Sam Cost will be able to find a Arsenal defense.
Nerves definitely kicking on in after that first goal. XL getting close, but not close enough. Getting the ball into the corner, but not damaging in front of net. They've got to link up some plays here right now. What I'm seeing them do is get the ball downfield, but then lose track, lose sight of the goal, the task in hand on the opposite end. Fortunately, nerves affecting Hero.
Good little vertical jump from Elite Star Graphics to buy time, and a good save again from Graphics. We've talked about, or at least Twitch chat likes to talk about, how Grant is the Manuel Neuer of Rocket League, pulling out the great saves. Well, those clean sheets got denied, and there's the attack. Grant, he's no longer Manuel Neuer. He is Didier Drogba. He puts it away, and he makes it 1-1 here in the finals.
Don't know what you call this, but let's just call it rush goalie right now as Grant R gets out of his own net and sticks the ball into the opposite one. Great little pass on up, of course, coming on out from Crazy Fool, but Grant R, perfect place, perfect timing to be able to put that away and get an equalizer.
Well, Grant, maybe you call it sweeper keeping, and maybe he is then Manuel Neuer. Either way, things are tied up with 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Elite Star Graphics are knocking the ball forward. Grant are with the defense, but Graphics is still there, still trying to drive forward for Hero Capital.
Indeed. Time is ticking. These sides need to try and get a decisive goal sooner rather than later. You do not want to be lingering until the final seconds. Attack coming on out from Hero Capital. Won't be able to find much. Ball back into center, back to Crazy Fool, who sends it deep. Gives a little bit breathing room. Pass on up though. Grant not in a place to finish it off.
Yeah, and Dr. Doom won't be able to find the contact. Crazy Fool knocking it forward for XL. RJM continuing the drive forward, but it will fall to Sam Post. And we've talked about momentum bacon. And when you have a stalemate for as long as we've had, that one goal that can come as such a mental flow when it does eventually find its mark, especially if we go all the way to something like overtime.
You are right. Of course, right now, Elite Star Graphics coming off the wall, wanting to follow up, a good block out from Crazy Fool, who has been stepping up so far today to guide his team around this pitch. Dr. Doom, Crazy Fool once again picking it on up in the corner. Elite Star Graphics trying to get this on out, but that's a dodgy touch in the middle, sending the whole width up the wall as well here, but no, he has to back off. He knows he cannot reach that. Too risky a play. Defense is so important. You do not want to give over a single goal.
And XL are on the hunt. Crazy Fool can't quite find the contact. He can't quite find the angle. RJM won't be able to find the contact, and Sam Cost will be able to pick up the defense from Dr. Doom. He'll fall to Elite Star Graphics, not quite on target. Dr. Doom, no, not quite, as Grant are pushing forward with the XL defense, and now XL are on the attack.
Yeah, Elite Star Graphics seeing Crazy Fool there, wanted to get the ball into the corner to a little bit of safety, but unfortunately defense has gone awry. Attack coming on through. Crazy Fool blocked on out by Elite Star Graphics, but Dr. Doom unfortunately getting caught underneath. Elite Star Graphics trying to run it away, but Crazy Fool has just been attack after attack after attack. He's laying an onslaught and laying some brilliant passes, but Grant are going wide.
There's a reason why this man is a keeper, and not the striker. Crazy Fool's the striker. RJM with the save. And I also just want to praise Sam Cost. That's in the air. Is that going to go in? The save from Elite Star Graphics to take us to overtime.
Into the post and just shy of net. Couldn't cut it any closer if he tried. Here's Sam Cost. Can he get the winning goal? No. Grant R drops it down. Falls it on through. Sam Cost with the setup to pull out the defender and game one going to Hero Capital.
That was beautiful. The reverse pass from Dr. Doom to Sam Cost. He puts it forward, and the save from Grant R is not enough because Elite Star Graphics is waiting for the poachers finish. Hero Capital take game one.
A very, very nice setup, and the problem for me right now is just the score is so misleading. I'm talking about the 2-1. It was a close game. You cannot deny that.
Yeah.
But looking at the 539 to Elite Star Graphics, 104 to Sam, and 52 to Dr. Doom. Sam and Dr. Doom were putting work on in, and it's just these small little touches which just throw Excel off. Near enough just dismantling some of their setup. So whilst Elite Star Graphics is getting those shots, is getting the big saves in front of net, and is getting the goals, which of course are bolstering up his points, the rest of the team are putting their work on in, and we're going to have to ask you guys at home to put your work on in as well. Scan that QR code you can see up on screen right now. Vote for the MVP. Winner of the vote, of course. At the end of the season, we'll tally up all them votes, and we'll get a little word in their ear from Kenwin telling us who is going home with that Razer smartphone 2. I'm thinking right now, Milky, it's got to be one of these lads on the pitch right now, because these have been the two standout teams of the season. And quite frankly, I think in the best running right now has got to be Elite Star Graphics, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it has got to be Elite Star Graphics. The man is on fire. But we are back into a game. And it is Excel on the attack. The defense, though, are coming through from the side of Hero Capital.
Notice as well, Sam Koss for Hero Capital has been subbed on out. Karuga coming on through, but RJM is coming through. Make way, make space as this lad is scoring.
Elite Star Graphics, he's not able to find the initial save. He comes off the backboard and almost identical to what Elite Star Graphics did in the first game.
So, early lead to the lads of Excel, but they've got to follow through with that. They cannot rest on their laurels. They're already a game down. It's only a single goal, and you can see straight away it is threatening coming on out from Hero Capital, looking for that equalizer, but 40 seconds on in, not found just yet. Who knows, maybe Dr. Doom can put this away in front of net. Crazy Fool will get a clearance.
The ball almost comes to a standstill just outside the XL goal. Also want to point out Karuga subbing in for Sam Koss, and I wanted just to give a bit of praise to Sam Koss, but it doesn't look like I'll get the chance because he's no longer on the pitch. Elite Star Graphics driving the ball forward from the XL defense. Good block coming through from Crazy Fool.
Was indeed, and Grant are trying to start an attack here. He needs to get a follow through here, and does, but the pinch with the wall will send it out wide. Effectively a clearance coming on through for Hero Capital, and he grabs good on his chance. Blimey.
Doom sets it up, Graphics knocks it over one, and then the shot is ridiculous.
Oh.
What a shot, what a goal. Elite Star Graphics makes it level.
1 apiece last time. The lads of XL could not get the winning goal in OT. We saw it 1-1 go in favor to Hero Capital in the end. 2-1. This is a good chance for him right now, but Elite Star Graphics beats the man to the ball. The pop out as well. He's needed to just get this away, dig it in deep. Grant no, you can't send that to the wall, lad. He's keeping it under control, but it's a little bit scrambly. He needs the help of Crazy Fool. Grant picking this up into a dribble, the pop, but no one there to pick up off it. And Elite Star Graphics is just going straight to net. Lets himself on in.
And Grant, what was that? He set up for Elite Star Graphics. RJM can't get near it. 2-1 to Hero Capital again. And XL, they said that they weren't scared about Hero despite them beating GT Recon. Well, XL, you should have been scared.
Should be indeed, and I bet you they are right now, especially, the fake coming through from Elite Star Graphics. He has now got confidence after that game one to just go for these bolder plays, these fakes, to make his opponents think, and they are overthinking. The pass out from Grant R will find Elite Star Graphics, who holds the midfield line. Now going to need teammates and Dr. Doom to just get it away, but that is it. The whole plan of Hero Capital is for Kruger and Dr. Doom to just enable, hold the fort on down, whilst Elite Star Graphics bats them right on out the park.
4 out of 4 goals for Elite Star Graphics. The man is smurfing right now. Damn, boys. A bacon. Well, I want to say we've got a game on our hands, but Hero Capital are just looking to steamroll XL.
They are indeed, but this could turn around very quickly. Unfortunately, RJM and Grant just getting in each other's way a little bit. Elite Star Graphics gets past 2. He's looking to send it the whole way to net. This is a pop-out. Dr. Doom is there. The setup needs a follow-on through, but RGM will get the save. Get it downfield to Grant R. Grant today in the midfield, he's been lacking all kinds of control. Again, I cannot stress it enough. The nerves clearly getting to him.
Elite Star Graphics, oh, Grant doesn't get the defense, and it almost creeps in. It was almost a 4, maybe 5 goals of the entire series for Elite Star. He might just do it. You thought that was a block. You thought that was a defense. Elite Star Graphics says no. It was a shot from the halfway line. Elite Star Graphics makes it 4-1.
I can't even put that on Crazy Fool there. The challenge was just a little late, sure, but the ball should have never been popped to him in the center. That's just handing it on over. And with 1 minute 30 left, you can't help but think that it is all done and over, but you can see every now and then the ball does creep in front of that blue net. XL just need a man. They need a finisher to be able to put it away. RJM's trying to be that man, but unfortunately wide of target.
Well, Grant R may think he's the Manuel Neuer, but Elite Star Graphics, he's the Gianluigi Buffon, he's the Kevin De Bruyne, and he's the Sergio Aguero all in one.
All right, and cannot deny that at all. And like I said earlier, you've got to look towards the lads of Karuga and Dr. Doom. They are doing their part to just enable him. They've got full confidence in Graphics here to do the job and just put it away, as long as they can hold the lines and make sure that he is comfortable with what he wants to do on the opposite end. The lads need to get talking. Crazy Fool, RJM and Grant R, you can see wires crossed, but you can just see RJM and Crazy Fool actually just bumping into each other just then. And they've got to be careful on that. Opportunities like this are perfect, but Elite Star Graphics with the save over to the side is close enough to be called perfect.
It is practically perfect. There's 5 seconds left. This game is going the way of Hero Capital. Can Elite Star find a 5th? Well, it will be delayed. It will drop on the floor. Hero Capital take game 2.
Milky, I'm scared, buddy. We're on the verge of a sweep in the finals. XL Esports saying that they were not fussed about Hero Capital. They were scared of GG Recon coming into this. They had already counted themselves as an easy win. But Hero Capital have just flown under the radar. A stealth bomber coming on through. And what a bomb they have dropped on us right here and now. 2-0 in favor of Hero Capital, who look absolutely devastating.
Yeah, and I want to go off what you brought up after game 1 with regards to Dr. Doom. And in game 1, it was Sam Koss. In game 2, it's Karuga. These two have been fantastic at just enabling Elite Star Graphics and giving Graphics the confidence to play aggressively when he wants, so that if there is a defense, there are two members back that can defend and give enough time for Elite Star Graphics to make whatever rotation he needs to do.
Again, big props for that MVP award. You guys have seen the QR code. Make sure to get scanning. Make sure that you drop that vote. You know that even one can make a massive difference here. Because right now, it looks like we could be going on to the very final game of the series. XL have got to turn this up, Milky.
They have got to, and they only have one chance. You mentioned that we're on the chance for a sweep, a clean sweep. Well, we're also potentially on for a reverse sweep. Again, all eyes on Elite Star Graphics. What can he find? And to be honest, right now, even if he scores own goals, it costs the win. I think he still gets that MVP award, to be honest.
Notice once again, Sam Koss back on the pitch for Kariga. Those two hopping in and out of each other. And Elite Star Graphics hopping over players. Bunny hopping to victory, and you don't blame him. Look at the joy of this play.
The aerial dribble is beautiful. And I guess if you ever wanted a pickup line in the bar, ladies and gents, I think Elite Star Graphics, he's got all of them right now. Just
see
pulls
how
out his
effective
phone
it
and
works.
shows the clip.
Yep. One goal up already. You gotta be thinking about the mindsets of XL. Many would already be defeated as the ball once again makes its way in front of net. Bounced on out. The save's not coming on through. Elite Star Graphics with a bouncer of his own, but Grant R does get that away. Perfectly capable in defense. XL, but the problem just turns so murky downfield. They've got to find goals of their own, and they've got to try and keep a bit of pressure going, because you see, as soon as they get past that midfield line, the ball's handed on over straight away like that to Dr. Doom.
I'm just watching Elite Star Graphics. I'm just
Oh, that's
keeping
a
an eye
goal.
on his... That is, isn't it?
That's a pinch. A 50-50 just going absolutely dangerously awry there between Grant R and Elite Star Graphics. And you know, I was talking about those triangles. This is why you've got to have that third man back, because that's a sin right there.
And I don't feel that that's just a sin. I think that also highlights how desperate XL are. They're throwing their members forward a little bit too crazily, and it is costing them. Elite Star Graphics with the defense. When his team needs him in defense, he's in defense. When his team needs him to push forward, he's there. He is doing everything for Hero Capital. It is insane.
He is indeed insane. But Crazy Fool needs to line that up. The save coming on through. Deep down into the corner, Grant R looking to get clearance and will find it, but it's met on the midfield line by Elite Star Graphics, who is going through for another shot. RGM will get the block though. So good defense coming on through once again, but they need to just build something up. Grant R there just dislodging the ball, moving it off to the left. RGM with a good block, but Elite Star Graphics once again onto that. And you can see the decisions. No! How does that go through?
It goes over the top of everyone, and let's see that on the replay. It's a good contact from Graphics. Cool is too low, Ron is too high, and the ball just goes in 3-0 to Hero and Excel. Time's ticking up for them.
It is, the pressure is clearly pushing them into the floor. Not able to handle this. They're wanting to get turned into diamonds, and who knows? They're still looking like they're in the rough.
Ron off the backboard, RGM can't find the contact. Crazy Ball puts it away, and now it's just a 2-goal difference. That's the kind of momentum swim that XL need to bring this game back under their control.
Oh, Sam. Just getting tied up over Elite Star Graphics there, and once again getting in the way of these exit paths. Got to be careful. Cannot expect this just to be a win already here at Capital. 2 minutes still left. Tons of time to get 2 goals. 1 goal a minute is not a difficult task.
It is not, and as you mentioned, Hero Capital, they just need to keep their focus for a couple more minutes. Don't give up steam just yet. Just keep that focus for a little bit longer.
Elite Starcraft is keeping good defense right now. He is satisfied with the goals that Hero Capital already have, and so he's just looking to bunker on down. He's boarded up the windows, got himself 3 sets of locks on the door, but every now and then he's going to have a little peek through the blinds, see what's out there.
I think Elite Star Graphics was in the middle of 3 and somehow got 4 touches within the space of about 10 seconds without Excel getting a touch on the ball.
It is nuts indeed. Grant to the corner. Powerful bounce out, but not a man to finish it off. RGM, unfortunately, not confident touch was put out wide, and Dr. Doom will pick it up. Powerful ball as that will bounce on out. Sam not going to be able to get that pass. Crazy Fool will send this off on the wide, but 0 boost and an easy pickup for Elite Star Graphics. RGM, this is a nice pop. Grant just going wide of target. You can feel it. That was the opportunity. That was the one to send away. Grant not able to get on that one as well. So right now, with 30 seconds left to go, 2 goals still needed. It is now literally never for the lads of Excel. There's a good shot put on, but the save from Sam is brilliant.
Time is running out for Excel. This could be the clean sweep. Elite Star Graphics, he makes the mistake and Crazy Fool capitalizes. Will that be a mistake? Elite Star Graphics lives to regret.
I am so tense right now because by all means, this is like a story in the making. The start of a comeback with 14 seconds left to go. But XL are the only ones that can convert this into a goal. I highly doubt their opposition, Hero Capital, will just give it to them as the ball is bounced on out. 2 seconds remaining. As soon as this touches the floor, it is done and dusted. And yes, it indeed is. Hero Capital with a 3-0 sweep in the finals.
8 goals scored by Hero Capital. 8 goals scored by Elite Star Graphics, and the 1 goal Excel got right at the end of that game. And that was Elite Star Graphics as well, pretty much. That is just absolutely insane. I mean, there's nothing we can really say. It's just so obvious. We talked about Hero Capital being a one-man team, and Elite Star Graphics showed up huge.
Hey, you see that little QR code just right there above the 2 team names? Why don't you go ahead and give that a scan? Because we need to decide on an MVP by the end of this tournament. And you guys at home are the ones that decide it. So make sure to give that a scan and quickly tap on whoever you think deserves it. We've seen some great plays coming on out. Have to say, Sam really stepping on up in game 3 here. But on the opposite end, XL Esports, moments of greatness, but unfortunately just not getting their heads together today, Milky.
No, not really. And honestly, if Elite Star Graphics does not get that MVP, there is no justice in this world.
That is just very harsh, I guess. Just to say there's
It's
no
not
justice
harsh,
somewhere. I
it's-
think
it's-
everyone is deserving. You know, we've seen some great
Yeah.
cases there for MVPs, but
It's you know what they say. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but some people's opinions are just wrong.
some opinions may be wrong, but we know what is right, and that is Hero Capital as today's winners, this season's winners. Guys, you're joining us in the commentary booth. How ecstatic are you right now?
It's big. We're very, very happy. We've been practicing hard, as I'm sure you've seen. Our improvement this season's been really good, and it's been great to play together and to be part of it. So thanks a lot for having us.
Oh, we've enjoyed every single moment. But let's get talking about what happened in that series, because I doubt you guys thought you'd be able to get the 3-0 sweep. So where did it all go right, I would argue?
There's one word to be said here, and that is Elite Star Graphics.
And so, just to give everyone in the background of that, Hero Capital, as I'm sure you know, is a games investment firm and fund. And we invested in a new artificial intelligence gaming technology about 12 months ago, which is sort of best in breed, biggest computational power. You think you're at home mining Bitcoin? You're not. You're actually improving Elite Star Graphics' Rocket League skills. And let's just say it's come good. So we're very happy with that.
It definitely did. And was that like the game plan on the pitch? Because we saw definitely from the rest of you lads just near enough setting him up continuously. It was like, you know what? As long as we hold down the fort, you know, get these couple of little taps every now and then whilst he goes and gets boost, we're happy days. And was that the game plan, or did you have something else there?
Yeah, we learned quite early that anything up in the air we cannot get to, so let's just stop everyone else from getting there and let Elite do his work.
Yeah, that is. It's like World War II, the Battle of Britain, right? You need to have air superiority in order to win the battle, and so we gave Elite Star Graphics that air superiority.
I mean, the rest of his team, they were playing in cars, but this guy was playing in an F-16 fighter jet, man. Honestly.
But you know, to be fair, Elite Star, yes, he certainly was the man of the match. But it's, you know, there were also people behind the Hero team that were supporting, and I want to put a huge shout out to Javon, who was the DJ. We've got a really cool music bot in our Discord channel, and every game we had the same 4 songs on loop, but it's about how those songs were picked. We had Gold by Spandau Ballet. We had Push It to the Limit. We had the Top Gun theme, Danger Zone, and then we had the Rocky montage. And that's what really got us and won us those games.
The music coming in big. I just want to put out there as well. On Tuesday, we spoke to Excel and they said, Hero Capital, they're nothing. We were ready for GG Recon, but they're not here, so this is going to be an easy win. Anything you'd like to say to Excel, who are sure watching the stream and are very gloomy right now?
I think we should say what we said earlier, which is we've got the high ground. We've got the high ground.
We've got the high ground. Look, if I were them,
no BM in.
Yeah, look, maybe esports isn't the right game for them. I don't know. I just, you know, if they can't figure out a decent matchup and what to watch out for, then, you know, I don't know how they're going to survive in the LEC.
And we saw them trying to DDoS the servers earlier to try and get Elite Star off, but it just wasn't enough.
But gents, listen, we've had a wonderful time. Thank you so much for, your commentary has really been excellent. It's been great for us to tune in and watch the other games and to have you guys casting it. Huge thanks to Sam, Nicolo, the platform guys, the ESI guys, to everyone that played. I think it's been a really cool idea and something we've really enjoyed being part of. So if there's another Rocket League season, I'm sure you'll see us there again.
I'm definitely glad we'll see you again next season, of course. Like season 3 coming in hot, expanding out to Rocket League this season. Who knows where we can go in the future, and who knows who'll take it next season, guys. Before we throw, I'd love each of you to put a reason why people should go and scan that QR code right above the team names on screen right now and vote for you alone. So, Dr. Doom, go first.
I can, with good conscience, say that your vote should go to Elite Star Graphics. He has carried this team throughout the whole season on his back, and that is the only truth out there. So thank you, Elite, and thanks everyone for inviting us.
I said to vote for Doom, but he goes for graphics. What do you say, Sam?
I mean, I can't back up Doom more than that. I mean, the guy. I feel like I've been playing with one hand, but like on the controller compared to this guy. You know, he's got to get my vote for sure.
And last but definitely not least, Spike, go on.
I think it would be a sad state of affairs if anyone was voting for me as the MVP. So there's nothing I can really say there, is there?
That's fair enough. So, before we bring this to a close, guys, any quick little shout outs you want to give before we leave?
I'm going to give a huge shout out to Dr. Doom from Live. Live for one of our portfolio companies we invested in very early. So it's been great for us to meet outside of the boardroom and to play some video games together. And I'd also like to do a huge shout out to Special Effect as well.
Yeah, our charity partner here, Special Effect. making sure that the money that is all donated from you guys there at home is going to a good place for people that could definitely need it. If you want to donate anything to just help on out, make us hit our goals, we're currently, I am just having a quick little gander at it, £110 and 40 pence away from hitting our goal of 1,500. So I'd love to see by the end of the week, after all the Twitter announcements have gone out, who's got the MVP and that, I'd love to see us hit that, especially after we've seen some of these companies and some of these people just go absolutely deep in their pockets. Massive shout outs to everyone that has donated so far. But with that, we've got to bring it to a close. Ken, in the background, are we going to be able to announce our MVP here, or should people stay tuned to Twitter and social media across the board? Just going to give a little wait for it. Keep voting, he said. So it's looking like we're going to let this just linger on in for a little while, and then maybe apparently get someone in to announce on the broadcast.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I would just like to follow on with what Kenwin said. He said keep voting, but what he meant is keep voting for Elite Star Graphics.
Like I feel bad for Excel because they can't come in here and like defend themselves, like Crazy Fool can't be like, no, vote for me, because
I mean,
it's
he
a little
can put it
bit
on the
biased
Twitch
in here
chat,
right
can't
now.
he?
I'm thinking.
I wouldn't say it's biased. I'd just say it's the truth, the unquestionable truth.
The unquestionable truth. He definitely was the difference maker, and I don't want to be him because the team are in voice chat with us right now. But sometimes you do need someone to take the game by the scruff of the neck and just absolutely put the rest of the team in his backpack and just, ride on into the sunset there.
You talking about me, Bacon?
I said nothing of the sort. Deniable
I mean,
plausibility right now.
Bacon, I just want to point out the Hero Capital folks, they did say that, they had invested some software. So are these some wall hacks coming out? Is this legal? I think is the question we need to be asking.
You know what, Milky? I'm going to say we should go check on that. We're going to quickly throw to a break, guys, as we go check if the Elite Star Graphics wall hacks in Rocket League with no walls is legal. Guys, don't go anywhere. After this break, we'll be back with even more action.
eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Elite Star Graphics was the first person to put his hand up and say, "Guys, I'd love to help out." And not only did he help out, he just was the absolute star. So he's aptly named, shall we say?
Well, aptly named indeed. I just want to clarify something for our viewers. The CS:GO MVP was actually RJD. Apologies on that one. But Elite Star Graphics, the man of the moment. I have a question for you.
Yep.
So you've got yourself a very juicy Razer Phone 2 coming your way. What is the very first application you will be downloading on it?
I mean, you've heard it already, COD Mobile, and
Okay.
I've heard that League of Legends is coming to mobile. So I might start playing that as well.
Ooh, a bit of Wild Rift. Spicy. So the games are the first thing going on the phone then?
Yep, but it is a gaming phone.
True, yeah. Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Any other silly questions, Milky?
Wow. How dare you call them silly questions? No, I'm done. I'm sorry.
The only thing we got left, of course, 4 members on the team, but unfortunately, only 3 of those keyboards going out. So, Spike, do you think, like, with Elite Star getting that phone, that the rest of the team might be snagging those Razer keyboards? Or
Look, I'm really lucky. The whole team has said to me, Spike, look, it was really you that carried us. We'd like to all give you our prizes because you've done. And even Graphics said that about the phone. I said, guys, keep him. I've got that extra keyboard. I'd love to. I'd actually love that. I'd actually love to. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to raffle that off for special effect as well. So I think my keyboard I'm going to donate to special effect. And if anyone, so I'll find some way to raffle it off in the next few days, and I'll let you guys know how to do that, how I'll do that, and so you can tweet it out. But if anybody wants that keyboard, we'll do a sort of a special effect auction for it, perhaps.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. Thank you for your generosity. And of course, before we close on out, we've got to thank everyone that's been involved with this project, with Season 2 of the WFH League. Of course, here at Capital, you guys being able to supply us our partner. We've got Special Effect, of course, Esports Insider, Platform and Playbox. Without everyone mentioned, this season couldn't have gone ahead. So big love for them. Big love for the players, and of course for you, Milky, for joining me in the commentary booth, for Kenwin in the background, running things silently behind the scenes, a real ninja there, getting to work. And the biggest thank you of all to everyone at home tuning on in and just being a part of this very special moment. Of course, unfortunately, with that, we have come to an end of Season 2. Almost shedding a tear here, but don't worry. There might be a 3rd season on the horizon. So make sure to head on over to Twitter, drop a follow, keep everything up to date. And of course, we have not closed donations just yet, like you said there, Spike. Gonna maybe be keeping it open for a few more days, a little bit longer, as we try and hit that £1,500 goal. We're only 110 shy of that, so I'm hoping we can hit that very soon. But until next time, we'll see you then.
Cool. Thanks, boys.
been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Until you find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.